Hey, everybody, welcome to our 15-minute wellness break. Everybody's starting to come in, but I wanted to go and hold to our 15 minutes. My name is Kelly, for those of you who do not know me. This is being recorded as well. We're going to work on our neck and shoulders today. So, these often ignored parts of our body where we start to feel that tension, when we have tension, stress, general day-to-day life kind of gets in the way of shoulder health. And we're going to talk a little about my shoulder mantra as well at the same time. So let's come to a seated position. I'm sitting in the center of the chair with my feet hips width distance apart. The heels are underneath the knees and the knees are in line with the hips. We're just going to bring our hands to the tops of the thighs. Let's close our eyes for a moment and just kind of come into the room, as I like to say, where we kind of come in for a landing. This little tiny break in our day is really helpful for reducing stress, for giving us some tools to stay healthy during our workday. We're just breathing a few nice, long, deep breaths in and out through the nose before we begin. And just waiting for folks to show. We're all coming from various different places, different stress levels. We're just taking this moment to settle in. On your next inhale, gently open your eyes. You're not really focusing on much of anything, just letting them rest. We're going to talk a little bit about the cervical spine up here at the neck, these little tiny bones. They're very delicate, so we're going to be very gentle when we move the neck around. So we're going to start by exhaling and bringing the chin to the chest. As you do that, you're going to feel those trapezius muscles tighten. Let's melt those shoulders down. So don't go too far where you start to feel there's too much tugging, just a little bit where you feel that tension. Inhale, we're going to lift our head back up to center. Exhale, chin to chest. So there's a lot of little nerve endings in that spinal area, cervical spine. Come on up, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. So it'll be very gentle. And then maybe you feel this movement other places besides the neck. Good. Inhale, come back up. Now we're going to bring our chin up towards the ceiling and just allow those shoulders to melt down. Draw the shoulder blades in. And I can show you from the side what that looks like. Our temptation is to draw the head all the way back, but we don't want to do that. We want to lift up through the heart and gently bring the head back. Good. So there's a little bit of compression. Good. Come back to center. I know me, I sometimes notice I'm sitting with my neck out like this, typing. So we're drawing those shoulders back. Lift the chin up again. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Good. Now we're going to take that right ear to the right shoulder. And you're going to feel that nice stretch. Even if you wanted to take that right hand to the trapezius muscle and just notice, ooh, how tight that muscle is. Good. Deep breaths here. Melting those shoulders, letting them drape away from the ear. Come back to center and bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Oh, very gentle with the neck. And come back to center. One more time on each side. Sitting up nice and tall. So notice the spine and the length of the spine. Come back to center, other side. And back to center. Good. We're going to gaze over the right shoulder. So I don't look over my shoulder much anymore. And also we have backup cameras in cars now. So the looking over the shoulder is becoming a thing of the past. So we want to keep doing it. Come back to center and look over the opposite shoulder. Keep melting the shoulders away from the ears. So getting a little bit of a rotation in the cervical spine. Come back to center. So same thing we do with the main spinal column. We're side bending and twisting. Good. Come back to center, other side, and flexing and extending. And come back to center. Beautiful. All right, let's talk a little bit about our shoulders. I reside up here, my shoulders way up by my ears, right? And I want to keep this mantra in mind, the shoulder mantra. My shoulders rest away from my ears. So nice melting down. Collarbone spread east to west. Heart lifts up towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades draw in and down the back. So let's hold that posture. I'll show you what it looks like. And it might feel like this is kind of how we are most of the time. But this is how we're trying. So there's like all these muscles in our back that are getting a nice workout all up and down the erector spinae. And keep that shoulder mantra in mind. I'm going to take my shoulders up by the ears. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll them back and down. Good. Again, inhale. And roll them back and down. Good. Just a few more times here. Nice and slow to the breath. So you're taking care that you're noticing what the feelings and sensations are in your shoulders as you move them, because that's kind of important to feel. Where you're feeling any discomfort, just note that and maybe do less. If you feel good, keep opening a little bit more. Good. And then we'll reverse those shoulders forward and forward, like we're slumping forward. Good. Just a few more. Excellent. Good. Come back to center. Stack shoulders over hips and just notice. Good. All right. I'm going to bring my right arm forward, like I'm going to shake someone's hand. And then we're going to take that arm across the body. This is something you can kind of do at home. So that to the left side. Notice what's happening in that right shoulder. It might be hiking up. Keep drawing it down. I'm going to take my left hand to my right forearm and gently ease that arm towards me. You don't want to pull it. We want to be very gentle with those deltoid muscles. Keep resting the shoulders. Deep breaths, lifting up through the heart. Again, shoulder mantra. We're still keeping an open collarbone as much as possible. Shoulder blades draw in and down. Good. We'll come back to center. And then we bring that left arm forward like you're reaching forward. Plug the shoulder blade back and cross to the right. Right hand to the forearm. Draw that arm in. Nice. Melt the shoulders. This should feel really nice. And what's happening here is we're stretching those muscles that we use a lot but forget about. Our arms are in constant use, just like our legs. And we just forget, like, they need love. Couple more breaths here. And come back to center. Good. We're going to sweep both arms up overhead. Pinkies draw in, and we're going to plug those shoulder blades down. Bend the right elbow and take your left hand to the top of your right elbow. So this is really coming towards the tricep a little bit here, even though it's still shoulders and back body. So I'll show you from the back. My shoulder blades are drawing in. You can take that left hand behind you. Allow that left shoulder to draw forward and reach back with the left hand. Or you can bring your left hand outside the right waistline, waist or hip. Good. Now you're feeling it in that left shoulder. Deep breaths. Open up the heart. And then we'll release and just let them rest. Whew. Good. Other side, left arm comes up. Bend that left elbow. And you could take the right hand to the top. This is such a great stretch. And also for the whole front of the body, not just the shoulders. If this feels good to you and you want to stay here, please feel free. Otherwise, we're going to roll that right shoulder forward as we reach back towards our back body, up towards the other hand, or we're just bringing, if you can see my fingers right here, that arm to the waist, the lower back. This should feel pretty nice, and melt the shoulders. So all shoulder and neck work is a work in progress. So don't be too discouraged if you start to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so tight. We all are. It is this work that we do in these little 15-minute breaks that gives us the tools to kind of keep going and stretch like midday after you've been working for a long time. It can really help. Good. And let's release our arms down. Beautiful. And just hold for a moment and notice. All right. Bring the arms out to the side like airplane wings. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades and lift the heart. Our palms reach back, or our backs of our hands reach back. Feel that openness in the heart. Now we're going to get towards the back body, so underneath the shoulder blades. Bring the arms forward, bring the right arm on top of the left, and bring your hands to your shoulders. It's like you're giving yourself a little hug. So there's like a little bit of a poof or a kyphosis in the upper back behind your shoulder blades. Good. And then we'll open up again. Inhale. And exhale, left on top of right. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Same thing here. A little bit of a roundness. Breathe. And open up. Good. Now we're going to take our hands behind, bringing your hands to your chair. I'll show you. And we're just going to lift the chest and let the head draw back. So it's like a little bit of a seated camel, seated Ustrasana. So this is working its way down your whole back, but primarily in the neck. Chin lifts up. Be very gentle here. And the neck and mid-back. Good. Couple more breaths. Good. And we'll slowly come up. Bring your hands to the knees. Beautiful. Just hold for a moment. Just notice what's happening. Excellent. Now we're going to cat-cow, because cat-cow involves neck, mid-back, and lower back. So have your hands to the knees. Take an inhale. We're going to roll the shoulders back like we just did. Spread through the collarbones. Chest up towards the sky. Chin up. And exhale, we're going to round, bringing your chin to the chest, pressing the core in and the mid and upper back towards the back of your chair. Inhale, come on up. Roll those shoulders back. And exhale, round. Beautiful. Move to your breath, nice and slow. This is a great way to connect your breath with movement, kind of focus the energy, and also get that stretch in those spots like your cervical spine, thoracic spine. Inhale, come up. And exhale, round. And back through center. Hold for a moment. All right, we're going to do a neck circle. It's going to be our last few movements, and it's going to be slow. So we're going to take our chin to the chest. We're going to make like a smile across our chest with our chin. We're going to take that smile to the right shoulder, come back through center, and come to the left. So a little semicircle here. And round. So deep breaths. This should feel nice. If it does not, do less. Do a lot less. Just make a tiny little smile. Just a few more. Ooh. And if you have those crunchies in your neck, maybe do a little less. Good. Come back to center. We're going to bring the chin up towards the ceiling, and we're going to make like a rainbow shape across the sky. So chin up. Take the chin to the right shoulder. Then across the sky, chin to the left. So I'll tell you how I'm feeling when I do this. I feel it in my hands. That's how intricate those little bones and those little nerves. So if you start to feel that way, maybe do a little less, little tingling, then you do less, maybe just a tiny semi rainbow up above you. Two more. Good. All right. And come back to center. Sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes. Bring your hands to heart center and bring the forehead towards your fingertips. Again, last little stretch of the back of the neck. Deep breaths. Thank you so much for joining me for this little 15-minute wellness break. I really do appreciate it. Use some of these techniques during your day, and maybe you'll feel a little bit more openness. Again, chest lifted, collarbone spread, shoulder blades down and back, shoulders melted away from the ears. The shoulder mantra. Have a great rest of your day. Victory to our spirits. Peace to all beings. Namaste. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thanks for joining me.